The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, is warning politicians against making reckless statements, especially those touching on election rigging. The Commission says such utterances further undermine public trust in the democratic process. IEBC Chairperson Erastus Ethekon says the Commission is focused on restoring electoral integrity. IEBC's immediate priorities include conducting long overdue by-elections, rolling out a nationwide voter registration, strengthening civic education, and pushing for key electoral law reforms ahead of the 2027 general election. NTV's Fatuma Buku reports on the Commission's renewed efforts to restore public confidence in the electoral system.
After operating for over 2 years without commissioners, IEBC now says it is now fully functional and ready to deliver on its constitutional mandate. Among its immediate priorities is conducting 23 by-elections, including one for the Senate, 6 National Assembly positions, and 16 county assembly wards, to restore legislative representation for thousands of Kenyans who have been without representatives in the august House.
IEBC will work with Parliament and political parties to address the issues of pending by-elections in the next few days. This is our first priority, given the fact that the people in those affected areas must have their elected representatives within the shortest time possible.
The announcement comes amid growing public outcry and political pressure to have the vacancies filled. Moving forward, the Commission says it will announce timelines for the resumption of continuous voter registrations in August 2025 through a Gazette notice. In preparation for the 2027 general election, the Commission has also submitted a series of electoral reform bills to Parliament aimed at strengthening the legal framework around elections, campaign financing, and political parties.
We wish to assure the public of the preparedness of the Commission to deliver inclusive, credible, transparent, and more importantly, peaceful elections.
The IEBC also says it will be engaging the National Treasury to ensure timely funding for all election processes, including procurement of materials, voter education, and technology upgrade.
There's a lot of expectations. Kenyans would expect us to deploy the best new cutting-edge technology, which will have cost implications, and many other expectations. So we look at the budget vis-a-vis the expectations of Kenyans.
IEBC stated that it's seeking a Supreme Court advisory on boundary delimitation process following a legal advice from the Attorney General after timeline for the exercise lapsed in 6th March 2024.
We requested that we be given advice on whether the Commission could proceed to conduct the boundaries delimitation despite the lapse of the constitutional timelines. We also sought advice on whether the lapse timelines could be extended.
At the same time, the Commission is urging politicians to desist from making inflammatory remarks, especially unsubstantiated claims about election rigging, saying such utterances threaten national stability and undermine electoral integrity. With the roadmap now taking shape, the IEBC says it's fully focused on rebuilding public trust and strengthening Kenya's electoral systems as the countdown to 2027 begins. Fatuma Buku, NTV, Mombasa.